Does the moon have anything to do with earthquakes? I remember a couple of years back, it was a beautiful summer evening, and I went outside to take a video and a picture of the full moon. And by the time I came back into the house to make my video on the full moon, an earthquake had taken place. Now, does the moon have anything to do with earthquakes? The following refers to a reader's letter question to a seismologist. Are you an earthquake recorder? The question is very serious and has to do with the causes of earthquakes, something that we as common mortals are generally unable to understand, as long as we consider earthquakes as random events and without any dependence on each other. But is it really so? And if so, then what kind of coincidences are those that are recorded and published now? Does the full moon cause earthquakes? Mr. Huliara, I have a question. I'm in Romania and people are worried about a big earthquake and everyone thinks it's because the moon is approaching the earth. I want you to tell me if this has any scientific basis. Thank you. And the answer: the moon, sun, and other planets have an effect on the earth and create small changes in the gravitational field and the well-known effect of tides. The relative amount of influence is proportional to the mass of the planets and inversely proportional to the third power of their distance from the Earth. In the past, many studies have not shown significant correlations between the rate of occurrence of earthquakes and the tidal effect. Recently, however, several studies have found a connection between the tides, which are mainly caused by the position of the moon in relation to the Earth, and certain types of earthquakes. More specific results show that there is a threefold increase in the probability of an earthquake occurring during periods of increased tides, mainly in submarine faults, in subduction zones, but also in tectonic plate boundaries. As an example, I mentioned that the great earthquake in Indonesia in 2004, where the devastating tsunami happened with a full moon. And the Istanbul earthquake in 1999 happened during a solar eclipse. Thanks for the communication. Now, Principal Seismology Researcher of the National Observatory of Athens, Yerasimos Chordiaras. So I think we are far from the necessary knowledge which will lead us to understand everything around our nature, but also around our world. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.